HBB is helping us to meet Millennium Development Goal number 4, where we are mandated to reduce on the child mortality rate. And we know that neonates, the number of children, neonates dying, is very high. And this has contributed largely to the continuous high child under 5 mortality rate. The participants who were drawn category, they were nurses who already had a basic knowledge about babies. So HBB was like to perfect or improve their competences and the skills that were already existing. So it was just a perfection of what was already existing. We also had participants from the training schools, which was good enough that they will be able to multiply whatever we have taught them to their students when they train them.
You can have this. You can say, I've got my baby, and my baby is meconium free.
Please hold the baby like this. Then put the baby in position, ask for support on this side, and the other on this side. Gently. And then now,
Actually, I have learned a lot of things which I was not aware about. That is care of a newborn. Actually, most of our children die within the first 24 hours if we do not care for look at their respiration. So breathing is very important because once a child takes in oxygen, it will help the brain to function very well.
It has really helped me to know the steps I'm supposed to follow, to know which kind of baby, whether the baby is meconium stained or the baby is in clear liquor, you know the steps to follow because you've been messing up things. What you're supposed to do there is what to do the other side. So at least now we are equipped. I now know.
We have learned a lot because for us it's the bulb syringes we are having are not the transparent and you can't open them to be cleaned inside. Sizes of masks. The skills of helping babies breathe because we are having the past resuscitation skills.
What I have learned from the workshop that is helping babies breathe class, I'm going to review what we have learned here, the midwives and then the nurses in my unit and then also the staff working in a theater because those are the areas where we deal with the babies when they are born immediately. And then also I'm going to lay down a program like maybe a schedule how I'll be demonstrating the HBB to these midwives so that we shall be able to save babies from birth asphyxia, to help them breathe within 1 minute because birth asphyxia is one of the killers in neonates.
We are also planning to carry out an orientation on the tutors who have not attended the workshop. Then after that also we are going to teach the students because these are the people who are going to be in the open market and they should really have the skills of how to care for a newborn baby.
We are provided with some of these equipments because it's sometimes not easy to explain things somebody cannot see. But when we do it practically, at least most of them will grasp and remember exactly what they saw you demonstrating. When we have them, it's always good that even when we have new recruitments, we can use the same to demonstrate even to the new staffs.
The skill to what to do next, what to do next if the baby is not breathing, what to do next. I feel my colleagues should all get the same. And in fact, I'm ready to go and even tell them more of what I got. To me, I feel like we did basically the first part, so we need to know the advanced part, because sometimes we need to go more than that. These babies need something more than where we stop. And also, my colleagues should know at least the same sense that we are at the same pace, knowing that I will do this before the pediatrician or the neonatologist sits in, because we are all serving the nations. They say what mothers, though it's different levels, but they all need the same.
One of the things to achieve this is to buy in the administrators to understand what is HBB all about. If you buy in the administrators of the health units and also of the institutions to be able to support the implementation in a way by buying some of the logistics which are not on ground, like maybe an ambu bag or the mask, the equipments that are needed, which are basic, they have to understand. Another thing is mentorship. On-site mentorship is one thing that can promote implementation. Once you have brought in the administrators, you've brought in the politicians into HBB, then you have to follow it up with mentorship. Mentorship is more like a one-to-one training. You come to my workstation, pass on the skill to me, face the same challenge within my setting and be able to overcome the challenge, because the challenges are different. They are tailored to the different health units, situations, yes.